This is the Evolve, Modify, and Grow series with me, Adebisi Adetunji. Today, I'm so excited. I want to talk to you about what I call dreams and visions. Ideas will remain just ideas, dreams, and visions if not acted upon. Let me quickly share my personal story with you. I am so excited. Hooray! The first cohort of students enrolled in the 3-part audio drama course that I created and graduated. Yes. And the success story of this didn't just happen overnight. I dreamed it, I thought about it, but I needed to act upon it. Let me share a bit of what this journey looked like. For several years, I had this desire, this urge, this inspiration to create an audio drama course. And this came as a result of the fact that I am skilled in radio drama production. I'm a writer, director, producer, editor, everything together. So I had been producing radio drama for several years while working in Federal Radio Corporation of Nigeria. And I have loads of episodes of radio drama. I'm not kidding. I have more than 300, 400 episodes of audio drama. The scripts are somewhere in my house. I have gone through some audio drama course. I went through Soaps and Society in the Netherlands, a 3-month course on, learning, storytelling and all of that. And I looked online, I discovered that there isn't much about, the African setting of where we have a school that really does a detailed work of, training others and building capacity. And the fact that sometimes I listen to some audio drama on radio and I'm wondering, this is just talking. There isn't, real life in this thing. And so I was inspired to, create an audio drama course. Of course, I didn't start when the idea first came in. It took me some years. Eventually, I committed to developing and writing the manuals for the 3-part course. That is storytelling, script writing, and production. And you will think that after developing the manual, I have arrived. I had to now think of bringing to life what was in my course manual. If I am going to create an online audio drama course beyond the manual, then I needed to do production. So, as the Lord kept stirring me in my heart to say, go ahead and run with this vision. Now you have put it together, do something about it. And so, sometime last year, I got some money that I wanted to use to buy an iPhone for my productions. I don't want to have an iPhone for just having sake. And then I had to make the decision of whether to go for my iPhone or to invest in my audio drama production. And so I chose the latter, even though it was a tough decision. But then again, in birthing a vision or a dream, you have got to be willing to give it what it takes. So I went ahead to do that production, got someone to build the website, that will be hosting it. Of course, I did that, earlier in the year in 2024. As I was thinking about the course, I just thought, okay, why don't I just go ahead, to get someone to build the website. I have books that I've written, we can put it there. Let it just be there. And so when the money came for me to do the production for the audio drama, I took it. And so the production, took a lot from me. And after packaging the production, another challenge I faced was getting my videographer to sit down and edit and meet my deadline of student enrollment. So it took a lot from me. I had to invest time, sit down with him, make sure that the job, gets done. And then I started to, do publicity, talking about the course. I did not even know whether people will, will enroll or not. I just thought, okay, let's just do this and see if people enroll. The next thing, I got someone that was in the US. He found the information about the course on LinkedIn. And then he reached out and said he's interested in this course. He was the first person to pay. I was like, wow, for real? People are willing to pay for this course. And so I was encouraged. The next thing I knew, somebody from the UK also, reached out. In fact, there was one particular student who paid for 2 other people to participate in the audio drama course. And so I was all the more gingered. And I got my team to say, okay, let's keep, making all the noise that we can. And then we were able to get like 12 students enrolled. At the end of the day, we have 8 students who completed the course and will be graduating in a few days' time. One major challenge that I faced as we prepared for the students to start, taking the courses after having picked a date, was that the host of our website, they suddenly went AWOL on us. The site was suddenly unavailable. My team members, my IT guy, the other faculty members, everybody was panicking. I panicked. I was like, how can we, after all the noise that we have made, and then we'll now go back to the student and say the course cannot start on the day that we planned. Something happened. So it was a matter of managing the crisis. So after a while, I thought through the whole process. I told my team, I said, okay, what can we do? Eventually, we decided that, okay, if we have to share the link of the back where the courses were hosted with the student to at least just start, course 1, that is storytelling, before we get the website back. Eventually, the website came up in the middle of the night or something, and thanks to my IT guy, Chogo, following, he quickly, moved the content to another host site while we were waiting to see if those ones would do a drama. Thank God that we did, because they eventually went AWOL again on us. But by then, students could actually kickstart the course. And I tell you, it has been a roller coaster ride of lots of work for the faculty member, encouraging the students, reviewing scripts, answering the questions of the students, organizing webinars, just staying through with it until now that we are graduating the students. I am just so excited that I get to the point where I can say we are graduating our first cohort students in an all-encompassing Nigerian African virtual audio drama course. Yay! So what am I saying here with my story? The cheapest part of dreaming is dreaming itself. And you should absolutely dream. However, are you willing to put in the work to achieve your dream? Dreams will not happen. Visions will not just come alive. Ideas will not just come alive until you act on them. And as you act on them, expect challenges. Just because God dropped an idea in your heart does not mean you will not face challenges. Just because you are experienced at something, you have the expertise, you have all the resources, assumably, that does not mean you will not face challenges in achieving your goals, your visions, and dreams. The important thing is to have that staying power and be willing to, pull through. And again, one of the things that worked for me is working with a team. No matter what kind of dream you have, you cannot achieve so much without having a support team. So if you want to go far, you go with a team. If you want to go very fast, go alone. But when the pressure comes, remember, you might be standing alone, and that will be tough. So what is that vision and dream that you have? Run with it. Go with it. Act on it. And this is where I'll be wrapping it up on this edition of the Evolve, Modify, and Grow series with me, Adebisi Adetunji. I am rooting for you. We are going to the top together. I believe in you. Believe in yourself and act on that goal, vision, or dream. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.